เวียนเลยคนจะคนอย่างนี้
นัวๆเลย
Okay, so guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Real Felvis. This is actually my what video is it? My third video. Okay, so let me take this off. I look funny. Yeah. So, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As I was saying, this is actually my third video, and today I'll be showing you guys 5 things on how to wave. You know, I'm a waver. I said it previously in my intro video, so if you didn't watch my old videos, you got to go back and watch them. So I got people in my DMs asking me when I'm gonna drop a wave tutorial because they know the channel was supposed to be about waving, but I said it can't be just about that because other people do know wavers, so they're not gonna be interested in it. So this is gonna be my first official YouTube video for waves. Yeah, so today I actually got 5 things I'm gonna tell you about waving. I got them listed down on my laptop so I don't forget it, so you can see me with my laptop. Yeah, so we're gonna get into it. So to start waving, first let me just do a quick rag right here, take one of my durags off. Yeah, so this is actually a velvet durag, and I'm gonna talk about velvet durags too today. Yeah, boom. Yeah, I got another durag under right there. I know, it's a silky durag. Yeah, so we're gonna get into the video now. Let's talk about it. Okay, so like the first thing you want to start as a waver is that if you're not a waver and you want to start waving is to get a clean fresh cut. So once you get a clean fresh cut, then you could probably go with the number 1.5 or the number 2, but normally you should go with the 1.5 because it kind of takes your hair way down back to that foundation where you can lay down the waves. So it's like trying to build a house, but you want to build it from the ground. So you go down, then you lay your waves all the way down, then it comes up. So when your hair is kind of growing back, so you're going to see the waves in it. Yeah, and I know a lot of people out there trying to get waves, think getting waves is hard and you put in brush work and all, but getting to talk about brush work, once you get your first down, what you need is a brush. Yeah, so the brush is actually the second thing that I'm going to talk about. So getting a clean cut, that's a clean down cut, is the first thing. The second thing is getting the brush, and getting the brush, you do need a nice brush that has clean brittles. If I say clean brittles, I'm trying to say the brittles are aligned, they're not all scattered around, because I have a couple here I'm going to show you. Yeah, so you see this brush here, the brittles there are aligned in line. So once you have that, when you're brushing your hair, it takes your hair in the same direction. And I do have another brush right here. I just got this one yesterday, but when I got home and I used it on my waves, I realized it wasn't helping. Though it's a nice brush though, but I still don't like it because look at the lines. The brittles are all like messed up in it. It's like it's scattered all over. So when you try to brush it, when I brushed it with my waves, and I didn't realize that it kind of didn't align my waves. It kind of scattered my waves, though you still see the waves in it, but it's scattered. And I'm not suggesting something like this for you when you're a beginner, when you're trying to get waves from the scratch, because I don't think it's gonna help you. Even if it's gonna give you the waves, it's not gonna make it get defined or look that circular. You see that nice waveform, you're not gonna get it. So the second thing I do suggest to you, or the second thing you should know, or I think you should know about waving, is about your brush and what type of brush to use. So you can go with a long brush, short brush, but once you get the down cut, you want to go for a medium or a soft brush with like the brittles are really soft or it's medium. You don't want to get the hard one because it's gonna hurt your scalp. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, so first is the clean cut, second is the brush, and the type of brush you need. I just showed you that on how to do it, and how to brush your hair. That's really, really important, how to brush your hair. So with brushing your hair, you need to select a pattern you want to go with, and you have to follow that same pattern each and every day to make your waving look more defined, or let's say consistent. Yeah, so you brush it consistently in a certain way for or like a number of times, and now you're gonna see the waves coming. I know it's not gonna come in just in a day, but it's gonna take some time to come back in. And it took me like almost 2 months before I knew I was getting like the correct waves. And the funny thing is, when you're waving and you get the cut, and whenever your hair grows back, you don't see the waves when your hair grows back. That's the funny thing. So now we're gonna talk about how you have to brush your hair. Every waver has his pattern. I'm a 360 hair waver. We do have other wavers who are 720. We have 180, and 180 is just the top. You see wavers. A lot of you out there have 180 waves because you just have the waves on the top. And 360 is also circular 720. We do have the swirl. I'll show you pictures of that. You're gonna see pictures pop up right now. Yeah, so whenever I say there's a picture popping up, you're gonna see it. Yeah, so you have to select a pattern which you want to follow each and every day for your waves to look nicer. So with mine, I'm a 360 hair waver, and normally I do suggest you choose a pattern that fits your hair. You know, some people have hair shaped like boxes, some have hair shaped like a circular hair shape, some have hair shaped like eggs. So you have to, my head looks like a box. You will see it, it looks like a box. Yeah, so I did choose the 360 wave pattern, which is the circular one. So it goes all the way round and round and round and round. Yeah, though I'm not considering myself as an elite waver now, because I still have some fox to talk about, and also to fix in my waves. Though nowadays I don't really get time to brush my hair that often, so I kind of have a couple of thoughts, and I also got to fix my crowning. Well, yeah, so talking about how to brush your hair, you have to get the pattern. So the pattern which I follow, if you want to get 360 waves, the other patterns you can also check other wave patterns on. You want to go like that. You always want to go to the front like that. So you're always going this way, that way, this way, that way, and you always want to follow the same pattern each and every time you pick up the brush. And for you to do that, you do need a mirror. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm standing in front of a big mirror right here, though you can see it. But getting that, you also need a hand mirror. So talking about brushing, the next we are going to talk about is your mirror and the brush work together. So it's all coming in together. It's a pattern follow. It's the clean cut. You get your brush work. That's like you get the brush, and now you need the mirror, because you can be blind brushing, because that's not gonna give you the same pattern. It's not gonna let you know how to start. Though when you get to some point, you are gonna get like the angle which you always use. Like me, for instance, now I know the angle which I always use. So sometimes I don't even need a mirror. But like as a beginner, which you're trying to get waves, or like you know you're into waving but you don't have that correct kind of waves, or your waves don't look that how do I say it, pink, you have to like get yourself a mirror, because you've been doing a lot of blind brushing and that's not helping your wave. That's why you kind of have all those spots. So you need a mirror, and what you're gonna do is like you always look at where you put it and you always brush it that way. So right now you see me like this. Whenever I pick the back, especially when you want to brush the back side, you want to go that way. Always go down in the circular form. So you're always going in the circular form. I'm going to take my drag off right now, show you how I brush my hair each and every day, and we can talk about the next thing after the mirror.
So as I was saying, I told you I have a big mirror in front of me. You can see it right there. That's the big mirror I was talking about. Yeah.
So you see, you'll see I got the 360 wave. I told you I'm not really brushing right now because I got a couple of things on my hands. I got school, I got work, so I don't get time to brush my hair, but I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna hit you all back. You know, when it's summertime, it's for wavers. Once you pull up in the wave check and you got clean waves, you know you're spinning, you're a lit waver right there. So this is how you have to brush your hair. It's gonna go really fast, but you have to look at it and catch it one time. Yeah. So with the top, you always wanna go straight up to the top, like this. Always coming forward, go there. That way also coming forward. So So it's always going forward because you want to follow the same pattern each and every time. So you always have to go forward, forward. But when you get to the side, you kind of slant the brush a little bit. You don't have to go this way because you don't want your waves looking this way. You want it a bit slanted so it connects to this side. So you go that way on the side, and it goes all the way. I know definitely you're gonna have a weak spot. I did face the same thing. I have a weak spot, and it was side. I did have a problem over there. Connecting my waves to that side was so hard for me. And I also had a problem with my back because I didn't know which pattern to use to connect the back of my waves together. But eventually I figured it out by watching a couple of videos from YouTube and also following some of the elite wavers on Instagram. So if you have a problem, you could just follow some of the elite wavers on Instagram and follow their YouTube channel, and you can learn that too. Yeah, so let's get back to the brushing of the back. So with the back, you always want to go down, as I'm saying. So you can see my crown there. I have to fix that quickly. Getting back into it. So get back to the back. Okay, so there it is. You go down. You always want to go down and up over there. And as I'm saying, you have to brush it in a circular way to get the waves connected. So you go here, you go down, and you slant it a little bit because you want to get the 360 pattern. Yeah. So you want to change hands, and also there you have to go down like that. So it's always down and forward. If you want to get the 360 pattern, it's always a down and a forward. And if you want to look at the side, you have to always do it this way. Then you see the side right there. So as I was saying, you see I got a couple of fogs here, which I have to fix because I don't really brush my hair these days. So let's try to see if we can fix that quickly.
So that's a quick brush session. Looking at the spot I'm missing right there, I had an accident way back in high school, so I don't get hair growing there, but yet my waves helps it cover up. Yeah.
And the last two things I'm gonna talk about, that'll be the durag, and the last one is something we call roofing. Yeah, so let's talk about durag. Earlier on, you saw me with two durags on. This is a velvet durag. That was what I was covering on with covering the silky one. You never wanna put these ones, the velvet durag, directly on your hair. It doesn't help you to get like it messes up your waves up whenever you do a wave check. Like you take the durag off and you see that your waves is messed up. That's because the material they use for this is a velvet, and velvet don't go well with waves. Yeah, so you never want to use velvet durag. Even if you tan it, inside of it is still not as silky as this one is. So you never want to use a velvet durag directly on your waves. So now we do have the best type of durag you always want to use for your waves, and that is a silky durag. Trust me, these are the best. Every elite waver out there is going to tell you that using a silky durag on your waves is the best thing to do. So the reason why you want to use a silky durag is because these ones don't really attach to your hair and mess up your hair like the velvet and the cotton is going to do to your hair. Because of the material, when you put this, you can legit just rub this on your waves like that, and you take it and it's still looking lit. So you see, that's the reason why you always want to use a silky durag when you're waving. Though I kind of started with satin durag. Satin durags do help. You see a quick video of my waves from like a year ago, and I was using satin durags back then. So let's say if you don't have any means or any ways of getting yourself a silky durag, I do suggest a satin durag because that can also help you with your waves. Though someone who's using a silky durag is gonna get more defined and more better waves than someone using a satin durag because of the material. Yeah, satin is kind of like similar to silky, but the silky ones do not expand. Satin durags always expand. No matter where you pull it, it's always gonna expand. But you see with this one, you pull it and it's tight. Yeah, so that's one main reason why you always want to use a silky durag, so your waves look better and legit, you know. Yeah, so as I was saying, just put this in mind. Durags don't help you get waves. They only put your waves in the same position as you left it. And I think the last thing I'm going to talk about today is products. I'm always getting people in my DMs asking me what type of product to use, what product should I use to get waves and all that kind of questions. But the thing I'm going to tell you now, and the thing you should put at the back of your brain as a waiver trying to get waves, or as a beginner trying to get waves, is that products don't do none for your hair. Trust me, fam. Products don't do none. They ain't gonna give you waves. They ain't gonna make your waves come in faster or anything. They don't do anything for your hair. The only thing they do for your hair is after you've gotten the waves. So let's say me, for instance, I'm using myself because there's a channel. I'm not gonna use anyone. So the reason why you want to use product after you got the waves is because they help your waves look better. They will help your waves shine. So let's say you're a waver, you started waving, you do have the waves. Your waves ain't going to shine naturally, especially if you're from Africa and you got that kind of hair texture. Trust me, our hair texture is really bad and it's really hard to get waves. So once you get the waves in it, you want to like start putting in some products to make it look nice, make it look silky. If you got your waves shining like a silky durag, you know you got your waves on point. Yeah, so if your waves are shiny, it makes it look attractive and really nice. Once you do a quick on rag, or you pull up in the wave shake and you have some really nice waves with some good products in it, your waves looking shiny and silky in it, and now you feel good because you know you're spinning out there. Yeah, so just to let you all know, products don't do anything if you don't have waves. They only help you if you already have waves. So I'm pleading to you all out there, always in my DMs asking me, oh, what product should I use to get waves? Products don't really help you get waves. That's it. It is what it is. Every waver out there is going to tell you that once you ask them that question. But just to give you some tips, when I started waving, I was using shea butter. Yeah, shea butter is the best. It's natural. It's 100% natural. So you always want to go for shea butter when you're starting. But I stopped using shea butter because I realized it was making my forehead darker. Yeah, it don't really go well with my skin when I use shea butter. So that's the only reason why I stopped using shea butter. And I found a couple of oils that helps you your waves to shine. I'm talking about this when you already have the waves. Don't go out there and be like, oh, the real velvet is like, you're gonna use this oil, you're gonna use that, and you're gonna get the waves in it, and you go do it for like a week or like let's say a month and you still don't get the waves. Bro, I never said that. I only said you only use the product when you have the waves to make your waves look better and more defined. That's what I said. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you a couple of products I use out here. And this is avocado oil. You can see right there, that's avocado oil and olive oil mixed together, and it's really good. It helps your waves look shiny. You see my waves shining right now? It's because of this. This is what's making my waves shine right now. You know, I'm from Africa. We don't have shiny hair. And I'm done with this. This is Nature's Secret. Actually, I think I'm trying to get this product again, but I'm not getting it from any of the stores that are available to me. So actually it's called Nature's Secret, and the funny thing I realized is it's actually from Africa. I don't know if you see Ghana right there. Let me try and see if you can see. I don't know, I'm trying to make you all see, but it's hard. I don't know. It's hard. I'm trying to see if you all can see the red writings on it, but it's pretty much hard for you to see it. But I don't know if you can see, but there's a G over there saying it's actually from Ghana and Mali. So I don't really know. This is really good. This really helped me during the summer. I was using this way back summer and my waves was always shining. That's how come I really got a lot of people in my DMs asking me, oh, what product you use in your hair and all that kind of, because this is actually, see, starting I told you if you want to get your waves really on point, you have to use shea butter. This already has shea butter in it, and it has coconut oil and it has olive oil at the same time. And yeah, so the only thing missing in this is an avocado oil, but those three are the best. If you get coconut oil, shea butter oil, olive oil, it's really the best. Yeah, so I'm really into oils right now because I know they make your hair look really nice, silky and shiny. Yeah, so I think that'll be all for today. These are the 5 things you need to know about waving, and trust me, if you follow these steps I gave you right now, you are going to like get nice waves within 4 weeks. Yeah, trust me, you are gonna get nice waves. But the only thing you're gonna miss is when your hair grows back, you kind of feel like you're not seeing the waves. That's it. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys because it happened to me, and that's always gonna make you yearn for like a cut, because you always want to be like, oh, I want to see my waves, I want to show people I'm a wave, I want to show people I got waves, so I'm going in for a cut. Then that's when you miss out in woofing. So I'm gonna talk about woofing in my next video. It's gonna be a really short video, probably let's say 7 to 8 minutes video about woofing, and I'm explaining what woofing is, when to woof, when to end your woofing, and how long you have to be woofing. Yeah, so thank you all very much for watching my first wave tutorial video on my YouTube channel. This is the real Felvis. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and also put up ideas if you know I missed anything, or if you didn't like anything I said, or if you don't agree with me, you could just DM me, then we kind of share ideas about it. Yeah, but other than that, I'm out. Today's my sister's birthday. Shout outs to Jennifer. Happy birthday, sis. I really love you. Mom. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell, like, and comment.